Shalom, shalom. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Bahashim Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Allah Akim out there that are pushing this truth with nothing but sincerity in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Started off from the tribe of Judah all the way down to Issachar. So with that, that's the brother at there. So with that, I want to make a lesson. Let me get this precept right. This is the book of Sirach 37:4, and it says, "There is a companion which rejoices in prosperity of a friend, but in time of trouble will be against him." Yeah, you see, for example, right? You see these Jake, right? They come up, they get into the rap industry, they get into the music industry, and you know what I mean? Yeah, all of a sudden you got friends everywhere and shit, right? I'm just giving an example. You start prosperity and even in life in general, right? You don't have to be like the rap industry. It could be you get a good job, all of a sudden, you start buying a house, a big house, you buy a big house, you got extra money, you're prospering in life though, right? But in the time of trouble will be against them. Yeah. But then you fall off, right? And then you see that shit happen. Even like I said, like I used the rap as an example, right? Like these big rappers, right? They're big at one time, right? And all of a sudden, they have friends and shit though. But then when they're not hot anymore, where are their friends at, man? And a lot of rappers have spoke about that, like fake friends in the industry, and things like that. But you don't have to be in the music industry to experience that, man. You know what I mean? That you start making money and shit, right? And then next thing you know, like you have friends though, because I have an uncle though, and I remember he would throw parties at my grandma's house and shit, and he'll buy he always had money and shit, and then I forgot what happened. All of a sudden, like his friends weren't there no more, His friends weren't there anymore. But when he had like money, he had the truck though, he was throwing them parties. Oh, he had all the friends of the world though. But then all of a sudden though, like he just stopped doing all that. His friends were nowhere to be found. You know what I mean? And in this world, especially people in this world, they're not your friends though, man. You know? You know what I'm saying though? So that's why, I don't got friends though, man. And I'm glad though, because just yesterday, me and my woman were talking though, and it's like, we were just talking a little, I was talking a little bit about the people that I used to hang out with, man. And they're still doing the same shit, man. Going to the bar, just, you know what I mean? The iniquity shit though, man. So I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna learn, man? It's like, I could leave 5 years and come back and it'll be the same shit, man. So I don't got friends though, man. Just got the brethren and that's it, man. The brethrens and that's it. What the fuck am I gonna learn from a so-called friend in the world, man? I'm not saying be rude and shit, but acknowledge them and shit. But like, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna kick it with them and shit. Like, that's the thing about it, man. I always go back to this. 4 years ago, 3 to 4 years ago, I got myself an apartment. I said, whoever wants to kick it, I didn't put it out there, but I'm like, if someone really wants to hang out with you, they will hit you up and they'll want to kick it with you and they'll go to my apartment. Nobody did. So I'm like, you know what? That goes to show, man. I have to put myself out there to hang out with these motherfuckers and shit. So after that, I was like, man, I'm done with these motherfuckers, man. And then afterwards, I started coming into the truth, though, and things like that, man. But you see, you start getting yourself prosperity, man. People are like, oh, that's what's up, man. You know what I mean? Let's hang out. Let's kick it, though. But it says, Ecclesiastes 37 and 6, it says, forget not thy friend and thy mind, and be not unmindful of him in thy riches, Because it says, 7, every counselor exalted counsel, but there is some that counsel for himself. Yeah, man, if, you have a brother and a real friend, man, like, man, like, hey, man, just, we're coming up together, man. You know what I mean? Don't forget the brethren, though, man. So that's how it's supposed to be, man. It says, forget not thy friend in thy mind, and be not unmindful of him in thy riches. Yeah, don't forget about the brother, though, And that's true, man. But what I'm talking about, though, is the fake friends, though, man. The fake friends, though. Because if you want to be friends with these people, man, they're not going to give a fuck about you, though, man. And they don't. says, this is the book of John 15 and 19. It says, if you were of the world will love his own. But because you're not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. Yeah, because you're not of the world, man. You're on a whole top different level, though. You know what I mean? If that's what I'm saying, though, man. The world will love, the world will love you when you have money. You know what I mean? You have the riches, the bitches. You know what I'm saying? When you have all these type of things, though, that's when the world wants, love you, though. You know what I'm saying, though? Because they want you to do worldly stuff, though, man. And then if you have money and shit, though, man, oh, the world's gonna love you, though. But because you don't have them riches like that, though, so therefore the world doesn't mess with you, man. And that's within the story that I just said, man. Because I wasn't putting myself out there in the world, though, so therefore the world, the people, my so-called friends, weren't fucking with me no more like that. But that's okay because I was already tired already, though. So I didn't take it in an offensive way, though. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, this like my fingers and shit, man. I literally have I could call just like friends, like 4 to 3 people, and that's it, man. Just that, like I could call and be like, hey, man, such and such, though, man. But this is not even including like my cousins and shit, like 3 or 4, man, that I could just literally call a friend, though, and things like that, though. But but that's the thing about it, though, man. But I still really don't even hang out with them, man. Because if I was gonna put myself out there to hang out with someone, though, it'd just be the brother, man. You know. But I just live in a different town, though, and you know what I mean. But that's the case, though. But I know I'll be with the brother for sure. But you see, though. But that's what I'm saying, though. If you're a brother and you come up with them riches, whatever the case be, though, don't forget the brother. Don't forget your friend, though, because a real friend, though, what it tells you here in I think it's the 9th chapter or the 8th chapter. It talks about a friend is above um the riches. What is it? Mm, Well, even look at this one. Ecclesiastes 10 and 30. It says, the poor man is honored for his skill, and the rich man is honored for his riches. See? He that is honored in poverty, how much more in riches? And he that is dishonorable in riches, how much more in poverty? See? But it says, the poor man is honored, and the rich man is honored for his riches. Yeah, man, you got money and shit. It's because people are fucking with you because you got that money, though. You know what I mean? But let me look for that. What is it, though? I know it says above Salakia. I know there's one verse that says, oh, here you go. No, there's one that says something about the offer, that the friendship, but real friendship is above. Oh, there you go. It was actually Ecclesiastes 7 and 18. It says, "Change not a friend for any good by no means, neither a faithful brother for the gold of Ophir." See, man, having a faithful brother, man, is above the gold of Ophir. Think about that, man. That's how special the brothering is, though, man. Having a brothership, though, is above the gold of Ophir, though, man. That's what it says. Change not a friend for any good by no means, though. You know what I mean? See? That's the thing, man. That's why when you come with your riches, you won't forget that one friend, though. Hey, you know what? This guy's been with me since you know what I mean? Since my poverty times, though, come up, though. I'm not going to forget about this dude, though, But this brother, though. You know what I'm saying, though? So, if you got a true brother, that's what I'm saying, though, man. Like, with the brother in, man, like, you don't naturally to give them something, though, man, like out of your heart, though. You just do it, though, you know like it's natural for you to do it, though, man. And I know there's a precept about that you just do it, though, because out of your heart, though, man. That's as Galatians, though. um Like I forgot which one it was though. But that's the thing, like, so let me get in Philippians 3:2. It says, beware of dogs, beware of evil workers, beware of the concision. It says, for we are circumcision which worship God in the spirit and rejoice in Mashiach Yahushai and have no confidence in the flesh. You see? Because you sub to the flesh, you know, yeah, you expect people to sub to the flesh though, man. Because, to the flesh, you're just given to the flesh, as in going out, drinking, doing what the hell you want to do. But you're more better than that though, And that's the thing about it though, man. I remember I know some dude, and I didn't really hang out with him though, but he used to hang out with this older guy that I used to kick it with too. And this guy used to drink a lot, man. He still probably drinks a lot to this day. And the dude that I know was like, man, I stopped drinking though. But when I stopped drinking, all of a sudden my friend wouldn't even hit me up no more, man, like that, because I don't drink no more. So therefore he doesn't even hit me up though. So I was like, man, so pretty much the relationship between you and your so-called friend was really based on alcohol. And he was like, yeah, pretty much, you know, like pretty much our relationship was based on drinking together and things like that. So I'm like, damn, man, it goes to show, man, we were real friends, right? So, but that's the thing, man. So since we don't have confidence in the flesh, though, we're not doing things to satisfy the flesh, though. You have a lot of people want to, smoke weed, drink a lot. Hey, man, let's go to the bar and shit, hang out with, check out these girls and shit like that, man. Or go to these barbecues and shit and eat swine, though. Hey, let's go to a barbecue back here. I'm fucking grilling up some hot dogs and, what I'm saying, all this shit, watch the fucking football games and shit, though, and things like that, though. Then it's like, you don't want to hear that nigga talk and shit, you know what I mean? Because that's the thing, man. Because I know I could go back to that, man, but I don't want to though. Yeah, I could hit up maybe one or two peeps and shit, and then I'm right there in the backyard and shit watching the football game, and these motherfuckers are eating swine, and they're just talking about football and a bunch of iniquity shit, man. So I'm like, the fuck am I gonna learn from this thing? You know what I mean? I left this shit because I was tired of this shit though, you know? That's why it tells you, like, even it tells you to keep your conversations holy, or because you're holy though. And what is it? 1 Peter 1:15. See, this is, but as he which hath called you is holy, so be ye holy in all manner of conversation though. Yeah, man. Be all manner of conversation though. So you gotta be holy. You gotta separate yourself from all that shit though, man. So it says, but what he called you holy, so you be holy in all manner of conversation though, man. And no matter what though, man, you gotta keep yourself, pretty much away from these niggas and shit though. You know what I mean? Here's this nigga like talking to you about, yeah, I fucked this nigga's bitch and shit, and such and such and such though. And you're gonna be like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, oh yeah, you know what I mean? Like, in your mind, you're like, yo, wicked ass motherfucker and shit though, man. You know what I mean? But then they look at you like, oh nigga, hey man, she was fine, man. She hit me up. I mean, I hit her up though. She was with it. So I took her though. And then, in your mind, you're like, motherfucker though, you're a piece of shit. But then, people will look at you like, nigga, he just, so what, man? That girl want, what I mean? It's just a folly conversation though, man. Even it tells you too that if you jest, what is it? I know it's the book of Sirach though. It says jest, if you jest though. Oh yeah, see? Sirach 8:4 says, just not with the rude man, lest thy ancestors be disgraced. See? It says, just not with the rude man. And that word jest goes into like joking around though, a motherfucker that, you know what I mean? So yeah, let's look into that word jest, right? Salakia. Because it says you're going to disgrace your ancestors, man. It's like, hey, man, didn't I teach you better than that, though? So it says jest, right? It says actions exploited. But let's look into the definitions. It says tell a joke, speak humorously, act in a funny or teasing way. A humorous angle of remark intended to provoke laughter. See, like jesting, joking around and shit. You know? That's what it says. Just not to a rude man though, man. Don't be joking around with some, especially some nigga and shit though, man. You know what I mean though? That's what it means. Joke not like don't provoke laughter with a rude man. Like a nigga's rude and shit though, but still, man, you know? It's how serious it is though, man. This is serious though. You know, this is a serious situation though. But that's why it's just better to just fucking stay away, man. Stay away because that is which this precept will, you know what I mean? Will tell it all. There's the book of Ephesians 5 and 11. It says, have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them. See? You know what I mean? Have no fellowship, man. If a nigga over here telling you about how he fucked some niggas bitch and shit and all that though, just stay away from that shit, man. Cause that's unfruitful works, man, of darkness. It is. You know? That's literally unfruitful works of darkness. You know? So don't be around if you know it's like for example, if you see a snake, if you get too close to a snake, expect for it to bite you. It's the same thing with these fake niggas and these niggas, right? Expect these fake niggas to be, you know, fake though, and to be talking iniquity, man. Expect it. You know what I mean? That's why it tells you, you know, when this be the last precept though, I think it's Jeremiah 16 and 16. Oh no, it's 13. So like I think it's 13 and 23. Yeah, Jeremiah 13 and 23. It says, can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard his spots? They may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil. Caesar says, can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard his spots? These niggas are gonna just be niggas. Expect them to say shit like that, man. You know what I mean? Because they're clearly niggas. So expect for a nigga to be talking about, I just had sex with a man's wife though, man. Expect that shit though. But don't jest to it though, man. Don't joke about it and be like, oh yeah, that her nigga's stupid though, you know? Fucking idiot. Like, nah, man. And that's the thing, man. That's why it's better to stay away, man. You know what I mean? Because these are the same niggas that you come up to, right? You come up to and shit. You know what I mean? Oh, all of a sudden they're hitting you up. Hey, I heard you got this and that though. Oh, you got this. That's what's up. And what we doing shit, right though. And all of a sudden they be hitting you up and shit though, man. You know, sometimes Jake gotta learn the hard way, and when they go to jail or prison and shit. You know what I mean? They get caught up for doing something, and then these Jakes get a prison sentence though, and they don't get what's that money in their books and shit. And then when these Jakes get out of jail or prison, right? All of a sudden their friends are there like, oh, that's what's up, man. You came home. You finally came home. But that Jake that went to jail be like, nigga, you didn't even put money in my books, or I didn't get no phone call from you. Well, I mean, I didn't get no visitation from you though. So therefore, fuck you, nigga. So you know what I mean? So that's how these Jakes feel though. When they get out of prison and shit, you know, all of a sudden everyone's there. Oh, welcome home and shit. Let's throw you a barbecue. You're home. You're home. You know. But then that Jake's like, nigga, you didn't even fucking visit me, man. I did 5 years and shit. All of a sudden, like, oh, that's that fakeness in people, though, man. You see? So why intermingle with this world, man, when this shit's so fake, though? You know? So with that, you know, hopefully this video was edifying. You know, until the next one I say, hey, shalom.